Alright folks, got the old self-propelled Heston 6600 out. Just gonna have to go through and grease some things. Had to air up the tire, check the oil and the governor, and what I'm gonna do today, it's getting so late on me, gonna go open up the road out back so we're not, when we're moving our animals and everything back there, taking them water, that we're not having to drive through real tall grass. I always cut my road open. It's easier that way, and you can always kind of see what's there. And so here I am, just giving a quick look over at the sickle bar, checking out the sections. Obviously, if I was going to put this in a field and cut field with it, I would have rotated all new sections into it. Right now, I'm just looking for broke ones, bent up guards, something that it's going to really break if I do go open the road up. But I'm not seeing anything too major down in there that will require me to do any maintenance. I might spray a lubricant on it, and that'll probably be that for that. Like I said, got to grease up the areas, the chains, and go from there. So, alrighty folks, made it out here to where we got the rams. As you can see over there's the rams and the two dogs. They need to be moved tonight. This here's where they've eaten already. They have not been down there, so pushing them that direction. But I stopped following the road here because from this point on it goes into hay fields, and all that will be cut before the animals are out there, so I don't have to worry about the tall grass getting on the exhaust of any of the pickups or anything and starting a fire. Like out here you can see that went ahead and mowed it down there and there. Made one pass out here, followed the road, got it all trimmed down. Now where we are, it's not going to regrow this season to the point where I got to worry about it being on the exhaust of anything. It doesn't really matter how much moisture we get, it ain't going to do it. But I would have recorded driving it out here, but this machine is so loud that I don't know if y'all would be able to hear me or not. So I'm going to go ahead and head back that way and get back with you. Just kind of cutting up a weedy spot here. Like I said, I don't know if you'll be able to hear me, so I'm not going to talk very much. Alrighty folks, well I met my brother coming out here to move the rams, so that's what we're going to be doing now. Headed that direction. As you can see, they've clearly think they ate what they're going to out here. So, and since we're fattening them up, they get to get moved. They ate a pretty good amount of that out there. They got some seed heads and stuff out there yet. They could have had it another night, but we'll be nice to them and move them. So, and then of course you got old GW and Ranger. Skeeter's bugging you, buddy? So, they gotta get moved too. Pretty big difference in some of these fields out here. This field here we planted it. It don't really have the energy to grow very well. That being said, it grows better than the one that's been hayed off all the time. So they should get some nice candy out here off of it. There's a dog sitting in it. So, should get some good candy off the seed heads. Keep getting fat. I gotta decide which ones go to the market, which ones go to the market for other people, and which 2 or 3 out of this bunch get to go back into the flock this December. So we'll go from there. I'm pretty sure number 10, I think he made the cut to make it to the flock. And I don't know past that. Don't know if we're keeping the big guy around for another year or not yet. Obviously he's a proven ram, and why not, but in theory these all should have better genetics than he does. So we'll see. And most of these are going to the like I said, most of them get to go to the freezer for us. So, but I'm gonna go ahead and start getting this net up. Mosquitoes are coming out pretty good. Put these nets up. I don't know where I'm gonna put that barrel. That barrel did not really work at this time, because there wasn't enough drop in the ground to have a height advantage to the barrel really. So I got to figure out what we're doing with that. But so we got the open up the road, and in the morning I got to go through the other machine a little bit, change out some sections, and then we're gonna come out here and I got to change out some sections, and I got to raise the header stops up so I can have it further in the air when I'm cutting, because we get to cut all of that over there tomorrow, and that's all been improved ground. I don't want to take everything from it, but that's gonna be the sheep's winter feed, all the way to there. And if it's not enough, I'll have to cut the 70 acres over there of the improved stuff, and then that will most certainly be enough to get them all through with the higher feed count. Plus, if some of this has got seeds on it, if it's seeding out a little bit already, it'll just help them spread what I want more. I mean, I want these seeds growing better everywhere, so if I overfeed them this winter, I'll just be spreading out more carbon and armor for the ground and seeds. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and grab that net, and well, 3 nets. Got to put up 3 nets and move them. So all right, folks, got the nets up, rams moved, the all the other nets picked up. I got a couple sitting on the ground over there yet, but they're picked up. Have to move the dogs to over here where the pickup's at. Right now I'm trying to decide if I need to go home and get some blocks to put onto this barrel, because there's not really much drop for gravity to keep that tub full here at this location. Once we get, well, this next move, as you can tell, the fence is there and it dives off the hillside right here. So next move, it'll be just fine. It's just this one here for the next 3 or 4 days of where the barrel's at to get the drop. There's not a whole lot there. We're good. The dirt worker says we're good, so he ought to know. He's put in springs and stuff, so I guess we're good. What do you think? Leave a quarter in the barrel or half?
Quarter or less.
Quarter or less. Well, only one way to find that out is to fill it up and figure it out. So, sup GW? The mean guardian dogs. The mean guardian dogs. Yeah, so mean. Anyway, so that's what we're doing. Just picking up now. I gotta move the dog kennel, give him the water over here. Alrighty, folks. Well, everybody is happy, back where they belong, except a few mosquitoes. They didn't make it. More did than not, though, so don't feel too bad for them. All the rams out here, they're good and happy. Water system set up. They're done. Chores are done for the night, so I reckon that'll be it until the next video. We're gonna be cutting hay in that one.